How's it? Consciousness. How's it? Hey Moose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel.
Magic.
Okay. Drump. Do we have audio? I hope so. Yay. Aloha everyone. It is Sunday, August 24th? Yeah. Something like that. It's Sunday, so it's gonna be Sunday. Sunday, I have to do a little old and new and stuff like that. But first, let's get this going on because gotta have. Oh, come on! How come this is like broken?
Not very.
Brother. Things don't last very long here. It's cheap items, anyways. What am I saying? What am I going for? It's cheap. I've got to only me pocket. Okay, so it's Sunday. Little vlog, little news and stuff like that. Vlog. Let's see. The birds are back. I got there chasing, running out of gas. They're not. The lightsaber works, and then they get used to it in a day, and it's like, oh man. So, but okay. So my mom, she's doing good, I think. She's going there. She's not freaking out at that place. She's kind of enjoying the service. But she's working at that stuff and making improvements for sure. But I have to go visit today because my sister's not. I'm just like the off days when my sister's not. I don't get to say. Delegate tasks. So, that. Okay. Now, the news of the whatever before we see what something said about it. The Epstein files have been released, but not completely. The person who was convicted of the crimes in those cases, the Maxwell lady, she's convicted and she's a perjurer, and she's going, well, she's trying to make Trump look good by saying he doesn't have that much of a connection to Epstein. She's bucking for a pardon because she's already convicted. She's serving like 20 years to life. I'm going for a pardon, but don't make it too obvious. And that's what's going on there.
You are funny.
She's a perjurer, so it's like, and the war in Ukraine is going on because Russia just never stopped, even during the peace talks. Never stopped. Trump gave Russia another 2 weeks because that's his go-to amount of time. I'll have it done. Well, maybe in 2 weeks. Everything's 2 weeks with that guy. So he gives Russia, well, about 2 weeks. Give him 2 weeks more. 2 weeks. Which is like one of those indefinite. So Trump's he's not applying any pressure to Russia, and Russia's not even stopping. It's like nothing ever happened with that stuff. It was all just show. And there's DC, the police in DC have been overwrought by Trump sending in the National Guard, which you might have heard. So nationalized troops. And so Trump's also going to nationalize troops, and they send National Guard from other states into DC as well. So now that that's successful, because they're prosecuting the results of DC crime statistics, saying, no, it was high crime all along, we're going to prosecute you for fake news. Whatever they don't like as far as reports, there's the missiles that went over to Iran and bombed the underground nuclear building facilities. Okay, you remember Angela, stop it. Yeah. Okay, it's cool. Okay. Is that right? So the big bunker busting bombs that went over to Iran to eliminate hydrocephalus, whatever, the nuclear building stuff. The bunker bombs bombed the bunkers, underground facilities, but they didn't destroy them completely. They're like, Trump comes out, they're totally obliterated. The real report is, well, we might have set him back a couple of months. So the general who put out the accurate report of, we might have set him back, got fired. Because it didn't mix with Trump. Trump didn't like that. Oh my God! When Trump doesn't like statistics, he fires the person. You're reporting the truth? I don't like it. You're fired. Is that the true I don't like it. You're fired. Is that the real job report? You're fired. Is that they didn't really do that? You're fired. So he's playing that shit. Is this working? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to say bad word. F YouTube. they're not counting my views sometimes. They're like, anyway. So, yeah, they fired Pete Hegseth, of all people, fired a general because he didn't like the report. It upset Trump. So there's that stuff. Just crazy. And and the Menendez brothers, one by one, not together as a group, but one by one, Eric and Lyle, boom, parole denied, boom, parole denied. These guys shotgunned their parents to death and definitely a ploy to get the money. But okay, yeah, there's extra circumstances with molestation, but you know what? That's no reason to fucking shotgun. And so they were rightly convicted like some 25 years ago. You know, the life really. Well, life without parole. Then somebody said, well, life with parole. And there was a Netflix miniseries, so it's like, oh, those poor dears. And so they're back up to the thing. They go to the parole board going, they could have been released. And, well, summarily, each one denied. So it was basically a parole board meeting, and rightly so, they were denied parole. Rightly so, I think. I shotgunned them, but you know what? Since the Netflix thing made public sentiment, and I got a little hardship story, it makes it okay. No, it doesn't make it okay. He bought guns. They made it look like it was a mafia hit. Prison. Yeah, they should be in prison. But they're like, oh, the little darlings. The thing is, they're not so darling anymore. They're older and scarier looking. Before it was like, oh, you're so cute. It's like that shit. It's like the CEO killer. Mario, you're so cute. You must be innocent. It's the halo effect. Okay, beware. And I'm lost. There's that. I'm lost too. And they're gonna send troops into Chicago. Yeah, Washington D.C. Now it's Chicago. Chicago's next with the Federalized National Guard. So the federalized troops are going to take over Chicago because we need to control cities, especially the democratic ones. We need to control them with force, police force. You will do as the droids tell you to do. The stormtroopers are here. So, yeah, so it's taking over. I mean, it's just basically, it's operating like a dictatorship. And luckily, there's gerrymandering. Because it's like the worst political tactic. It's like dirty politics, but it's kind of alright.
Unquestionably.
But since they did it in Texas and it's sealed, they're going to do it in California. They're about to do that. So it's like a race between who can gerrymander more to get seats in the House so we can impeach or not impeach Trump again. It's just and then what about winning that's all about winning that midterm election. So there you go. It's all crazy. And time's up. Thanks for watching. Oh shit! What the hell? Come on, if this is a cruddy edit, so whatever. Sorry. Let's do a little old and new. We need a little.
What are you doing here?
I'm gonna check out a random selection from the old and new.
Understanding.
Old, no comment. Random. Oh, wait, an eyeball. Why does that happen? Jeremiah. No bullfrog jokes. Jeremiah 11, is that 18? Jeremiah's life threatened. It was the Lord who made it known to me, and I knew when you should show me their evil deeds. But I was like a gentle lamb, led to the slaughter, and I did not know it was against me that they devised schemes, saying, let us destroy the tree with its fruit. Let us cut him off from the land of the living, so that his name will no longer be remembered. Oh, thank you, God. That's no comment. No. Let's have some rubric, some red letter, and yeah. Okay. It's right here. Okay.
He will touch you.
Mark. 7. No wait. 8. 14. 8:14. God, what a mess. The yeast of the Pharisees and of Herod. Now the disciples had forgotten to bring any bread, and they had only one loaf with them in the boat. And he cautioned them, saying, watch out. Beware of the yeast of the Pharisees and the yeast of Herod. They said to one another, it is because we have no bread. And becoming aware of it, Jesus said to them, why are you talking about having no bread? Do you not perceive or understand? Are your hearts hardened? Do you have eyes and fail to see? Do you have ears and fail to hear? And do you not remember when I broke 5 loaves for the 5,000 and how many baskets full of broken pieces did you collect? They said to him, 12. And how 4,000 and how many baskets full of broken pieces did you collect? And they said to him, 7. And he said to them, do you yet understand? Do you not yet understand? Sorry for messing that up. Did I mess that up? I don't know. Jeez. Okay. We're going along. Quickly. Sorry to make this long. Look. Hawaiian news, see? Look. Oh. Ooh. 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 Okay. Let's see what's in the Hawaiian news. Ready? Set. Halava project gains big league partners. This is the new Aloha Stadium that they're planning to build. So it's in Halava Valley, and it's big league partners. Is that like teams, or there's just like dozen members of Aloha District partners? So it's like 50-year-old Rust Bucket is the old stadium. I think they've just gotten more investors. Like, oh yeah, we have a big shopping mall, so everybody invest. UH launches advanced degrees in fisheries and management because we're losing our fisheries too. Oh, yeah. Honolulu Zoo, the big Komodo dragon died. The big Komodo dragon. Why? Because it was old. It was whacked out of sick.
Water.
It lived about 20 years. It's made Doc, the dragon, the oldest recorded member of the largest and fiercest living lizard species in the world. He was hatched in 1992. Oh, they had to put him down because he was like... So his skeleton is going to be in the Bishop Museum or something. Oh, thanks, Doc. Here's your skeleton. Oh, so he was a big old fat Komodo dragon. It's cool. There's some other Komodo dragons, so don't worry if you go to the zoo. Ooh, Komodo dragons. Yeah. Okay. And here's another big news item. Football. Not only are they playing, UH played Stanford, and how about this? Drum roll. They won. UH hobble off win. They won. They were behind, and then they were ahead, and then they were ahead in the third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter there was tie up, and they kick it and they win. Okay, so you kick it and you win. You won. Okay, so good. 23-20. Stand over Stanford. That's pretty good, eh? Good, eh? Oh, build the stadium. They win. Time to win. Death Valley. Extreme heat. Yeah, not a time to go to Death Valley. It's heat everywhere. Yeah, climate deniers. Climate change is real. You know, if Antarctica completely melted, that's hundreds of feet ocean level up. So just a little bit. Military and police everywhere. Policing by force. Trump's normalizing. Is he normalizing it? Stop this. It's normalizing. It's just Trump. Just give it some time. Here we go. Let's do this. Political cartoon. Gerrymandering the law. Oh, you draw the crayons.
Look again. This is a portrait of our congressional district.
Which is a slap in the face of gerrymandering, because that's how you just go and draw lines wherever they can get the votes. Just change it. It's not yours. It's ours. Possessed. Yeah. White House is possessed. It's also haunted. I wonder if the ghost of Lincoln is going to karma out on the guy. So what do we do with this?
Slavery? EPA? Trump is the wise.
Do this thing, I guess.
IO dealt with slavery apologists.
What are you doing here?
Years ago.
In some government are saying museums should not tell bad parts of history of slavery. Not tell bad parts of slavery. Not new. I must share a true Hawaii story. With others, I researched Hawaii during the U.S. Civil War and published the results in the, quote, the Hawaiian Journal of History in 2014. In 1863, after abolition advocate and the Friends editor, Reverend Samuel C. Damon, proclaimed slavery the cause of the war, a Southern sympathizer replied in the Polynesian, signing only as K to mask his identity. K asserted slavery was natural, part of God's plan to save souls, and declared slaves, quote, the best cared for 4 million of human beings on the face of the earth, unquote. The next week, the Polynesian editorialized, given slavery is such a wonderful care system, Damon asked, if Mr. K has any children, we wonder if he does not place them under that best system. The same question applies now. Anita Manning, Royal Kunia. Wow. Yeah, well, thank you for that little vignette into history. Yeah, someone said slavery is good. It was God's gift to the world. They're the best care. Yeah, that's old. Oh, that's old. That's old hat as far as like.
It's bright.
Trying to say slavery is good. Actually, not all slavery was whip them to death on the whipping post. Stop. There was integration between slave families and other families. Obviously, there's children, and some of the slaves, when slavery was over with, didn't want to leave the plantation, but it was really because they had nothing else going on. There's no other gig going on. But slavery is pretty much evil. that's the bottom line. There's no, oh look, it says so in the Bible, slavery is good. Yeah, they had slavery back then too. That's all that's saying. And anyways, okay, enough of yak. Trump has come to take over your democratic cities with federalized troops. No, he's not a dictator. What did he say? He'll be dictator on day one, but day one only. Only on day one I'll be dictator. I'll be a dictator, but on day one. Day one of what? The next plan, his fourth term, third term? Okay. Enough. Okay. Have a great Sunday. Gotta go do some stuff. Okay, aloha to you. Aloha.
Have a good day.